Welcome back for week 2. So before we get into day 8, I just wanted to thank you for watching the first week's video. If you haven't already, I very much suggest that you do so you can get caught up with this week's worth of recordings. So after hearing some of the feedback on my week 1 video, I decided to change some things.
Starting day 9, you'll be hearing this microphone when I'm talking in-game. I heard some people say they got confused as to whether I was editing in narration or not when I cut to audio from my direct recordings, so I'll be using my headset microphone to try and prevent some of that further confusion. The narration I edit in later will still be on my main mic, so we're all good there.
And overall, I'm going to try and maintain a rough script instead of improvising my narration, to avoid those ums and uhs you heard a lot in the last video. So let's get straight into day 8 with some great news. The shop opened. Whoa! What? So we finally have a bigger furniture selection, more easier ways to make money, and to buy tools. And also Tom Nook told us about the island needing a bridge, so I got all the materials, all the wood, all the log stakes, all the clay and stuff, and placed it down next to the shop. He also mentioned that people want to come to live here on the island, so we needed to develop plots. Now, I didn't do this until day 9, but
Not that bad,
knowing
really.
from past knowledge, villagers you meet on Nookmai Islands will actually come live at your island, even before you set up the plots with Tom Nook. So I bought a couple tickets and found Alfonso.
Alfonso! What's poppin'? Yo! You look pretty cool.
I've never had him as a villager, but I've always liked his design whenever I see him. So I told him to come live at Malfire.
Hey yo, what the fuck, the carpet bitch is here?
For day 9, before we started placing down plots, I wanted to see if I could get one more villager from Anookmai Island. I usually have decent luck, so I bought a single ticket and found a penguin named Aurora. And like, how could you say no to a villager who looks adorable as this, man? Like literally all of my other villagers on my island, I never had her in any of my previous towns, so I thought it was a great find. Day 9's recording was by far the longest yet, stretching over like an hour and a half, dedicated to finding resources, screwing around with my small ass inventory, and crafting a bunch of furniture that I'll probably remove by the time I'm finished. And you wanna know the sad part? I only finished one house. Luckily, villagers only moved in one day at a time, so we can finish the other houses for day 10. Speaking of day 10, time for day 10. Alfonso moved in today into the first house we finished, and after a little more pain trying to find wood, not softwood, not hardwood, specifically normal wood, I deadass couldn't find any. I made a huge mess around my island trying to find it, and I broke like 3 axes in the process. And it didn't help that I still didn't have any inventory upgrades, so yeah. And luckily, we did finish the 2 other houses, and we did find out Aurora will be moving in tomorrow.
Gulliver! What the fuck are you doing back here?
And also a flamingo. Well, I don't think it's actually a flamingo. I think it's an ostrich that looks like a flamingo. Anyways, her name's Flora, which is also another villager I never had on my island, or any of my other towns. She'll be coming in on day 12. These past 2 days, I really did make a huge mess around my island. I don't know if I am going to clean it up, knowing me.
Yo, the Sonic's here. Sonic's fucking here, yo.
Now, day 11, Tom Nook decided to host a customization workshop, in which we can paint the furniture that we crafted. And this I want to bring this up for a second. A lot of New Horizons, like, mechanics and stuff like that, have been, like, completely stripped down. In New Leaf, there was a guy, his name was Cyrus, and he would actually customize your furniture for you. But now we don't need him anymore, and we just paint our own furniture. And also another thing is reactions. I believe on like day 8 or 9, Renee came up to me saying like, "Oh, you can do reactions. Do some right now." And then I did it, and like, yeah, I mean that's cool and all, but in literally City Folk and New Leaf, there was a guy named Dr. Shrunk. He was like a cool like axolotl kind of dude, and he would actually teach you a reaction every day. And it was actually really good. It was really funny because he was like trying to be an actual legitimate comedian. And it's sad because neither character has any prominent role in New Horizons. It's really sad, honestly. But yeah, and also Harvey who has his own Photo Island studio, came by and told us we can do that kind of stuff. I don't think I actually am gonna do it,
You talk a lot.
but you know. And also Mayvel came to our town to sell some clothes. So we're kind of making progress on getting her own shop here on the island. Because I believe you need to get her, yeah, I believe you need to buy her clothes like 3 or 4 or 5 times every time she's on the island. And she's only on like once or twice a week at most.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. Shit. That's not good.
So you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Day 12 through 14 does not exist. Well, day 13 kind of exists, but I did literally nothing. Day 12, I didn't even go on the game, and neither did I did in day 14. I know it's kind of anticlimactic or just straight up stupid, but I do have something to explain. I just straight up had no time to play. And right now, I'm literally crunching the end of this video in order to just get it out there. So I sincerely apologize for the lack of the last 3 days, but you know what? I don't really know what else to say. One thing that I'm very interested in is on day 12, I was watching the Nintendo Direct, and I did see that they are planning on doing an Animal Crossing Direct for October. So I'm really interested in how this Direct will actually change my playthrough, because I know it's going to add in the roost and all that kind of stuff, and I just wonder how is that going to affect me as a new player coming into a new game when I don't even have, you know, the art exhibit yet, or, you know, I actually don't know what else was added. What else was added? There was also swimming in the Dream Suite, but those 2 things I already have, because they didn't introduce any progression in those things. They just said, hey, you can do that now, you know? So it's very interesting to play as someone that is completely, I wouldn't say completely new, but just has a new island. So yeah, I do apologize again for not having these last 3 days. I only have footage for day 13, which is unfortunate, but otherwise, yeah, I hope to improve for week 3, and yeah.
Cheers!
Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, especially after this disaster of the last 3 days. I didn't have anything even recorded again, so yeah, I really do appreciate you watching till the end. I know this video definitely did suck. I hope to improve for next week. I also am getting a new microphone for next week, so I'm hopefully also going to improve the audio quality. I don't know for sure, but you know. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than thank you for watching, and you know, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.